Well, going in depth tonight, we are hearing from the family of the Alabama man killed after being attacked with a hatchet in downtown Tucson for the first time since he died in the hospital on Friday. Well, this is Jacob Couch, just 32. He had been on life support for nearly 2 weeks after being struck from behind in the neck with a hatchet while waiting at a bus stop near 6th Avenue and Broadway.
Couch was with his wife at the time, the couple moving from California back home to Alabama after the sudden loss of their newborn baby. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Corus Nylander, has been following the story. He's now live outside Banner UMC in Midtown with more on what's next for the family. And Corus, truly a tragic story here.
An absolutely heartbreaking story, Sean. I spoke with Jacob Couch's family. They tell me his body has been released from Banner UMC, sent over to the Pima County Medical Examiner's office, where they expect it to be released to the family tomorrow morning so they can try and make their arrangements to get him back home to Alabama and start planning out funeral services. In the meantime, they're also keeping a very close eye on court dates, trying to make sure they're here to push for justice and make sure the man arrested and accused of his brutal murder stays behind bars.
My brother, we were very close. We lived together growing up.
Luke Couch had been holding on to hope that his brother Jacob would walk out of Banner UMC after being attacked with a hatchet 2 weeks ago in downtown Tucson. But on Friday, his brother died after coming down with pneumonia.
Just explained to us that his heart gave out and he wasn't responding to any CPR or any drugs or anything like that that they gave him trying to revive him.
These are photos of happier times. Just an innocent boy with no idea the evil that would cut his life short. A little brother now left holding on to those memories.
The typical big brother, and I was the typical annoying little brother. I always wanted to be just like him. Anytime he had a friend over at my grandmother's house, I was trailing right along with him, trying to hang out with him and, you know, just being the annoying little brother that most are.
After Jacob died, the man arrested for the attack, Daniel Michael, saw his charges upgraded to first-degree murder.
Please state your name.
Daniel Michael.
Mr. Michael, this is the time for your initial appearance. You are here this morning on charges of first-degree murder. Does the state wish to be heard further?
Your Honor, this is murder. Enough said.
Luke says his family is planning to go back home to Alabama later this week. We'll have a funeral for Jacob, but we'll be back to make sure Michael stays behind bars.
I just want to let everyone know that we're not going away. I made a promise to my brother whenever he was in that hospital bed that I would make sure that he got justice.
And Daniel Michael has his next court hearing scheduled for Monday. Again, Luke says that they may be leaving Tucson here very shortly, but they plan on coming back as long as they have to for these court hearings as the judicial process plays out. He told me they will leave Tucson thinking about the many good people who stepped forward to help them and the whole family through this horrible tragedy and not the evil that claimed Jacob's life. We're live tonight outside Banner UMC. Corus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.